In this question, I'm asked to factor the polynomial, and if not, to state that it's a prime number, and that I can always check my answer by foiling or double distribute. So I always ask the same questions. First, is there a GCF? Well, this is a 1, 14, and 51. I don't see no GCF between those three numbers, so no. Second question, how many terms? In this case, I have three terms. And when I have three terms, I want to factor by AC method. Factor by AC method. Okay? So what does the AC method tells me? It tells me that I need to multiply the first term times the third term, A times C. So A times C is 1 times 51, which is 51. And then I'm going to look for the factors of 51 that will add or subtract to the middle term. Okay? So factors of 51, I have 1 times 51. 51 does not divide by 2. So then I go 3. And 3 times 51 gives me, I think it's 17 if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead and double check that. Yeah, it's 17. And then I can go 4, but 4 does not go. But let's check what the numbers that we have now. We need to add to 14 or subtract. So 1 plus 51 is 52. 1 minus 51 is 50. Definitely not 14. 3 plus 17 is 20. 3 minus 17, I do get 14. So I'm going to use these two numbers. So now I'm going to rewrite this trinomial as a polynomial with 4 terms. So I have 1y squared, bring the first sign down, plus, always put the biggest number first, 17y, positive times a negative gives me a negative 3y minus 51. Do notice that your middle term are these two. Okay? 17y minus 3y gives you 14y. Okay? Now I have 4 terms and I can factor by grouping. These two have in common a y. y plus 17. These two have in common a negative 3. Y plus 17. This is the same, this is the same. Yay! Now what this whole thing has in common is y plus 17. And then the leftovers is y minus 3. And that's your final answer for this example.